Good evening, followers. How's everybody tonight? This is Mike, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. We're going to be doing an ISS pass in a few minutes. I thought I would come on here early to give you guys a chance if you have any questions for me, or if you got the alarm that I'm going live, now you got a few minutes to get connected while we watch the satellite come overhead. We're early, so we're not going anything, but if you look at the geochron, you can see in this image of the geochron, besides my handsome mug, right underneath my picture, you'll see a yellow circle. That is the ISS. Looks like it's just south of Alaska right at this moment. It is literally going to pass almost directly overhead, 70-degree pass. I fixed my foot switch on my Heil foot switch went south the other night on an ISS pass. That's why people were telling me, Andy Crowley being one of them, telling me, oh, Mike, by the way, it sucks. Your sound sucks. You're breaking up. So it was nice of him to let me know that. So I was able to fix that yesterday morning before breakfast. I opened up that switch and I saw the issues. It's a very well built switch. There's just a couple little things they should do to improve upon it. The actual switch is tiny. It's this big. Oh, you can't see it because you're not looking at me. You're looking at the geochron. But you can see it's a little tiny thing, literally 1 inch by 3/4 of an inch by not even a half inch. And it just sits there in the metal box. It's attached to the base. And on top of it is a little push button, a tiny little push button that's maybe 2 millimeters by 2 millimeters. And the top pedal has a spring that when you step on it, it pushes it down. And when you take your foot off, it pops up. Well, that spring is loose in there. It's not attached in any way. It just sits there seated between the top and the bottom plates of the foot switch. The switch is probably an inch away from the spring, and that metal piece, as you keep using it over time, I've had this switch over a year now, it gets a little indentation in the top. And that little indentation was enough that when I stepped on the pedal all the way, it didn't push the switch down enough. Or it pushed it down and then the switch would pop up a little bit and disconnect. So I was getting intermittent connections. All right, so I saw that and I put a couple of layers of rhino tape on the bottom of the top piece. So it makes it a little thicker so it pushes down harder. Also, the spring itself I crazy glued to the base of the pedal. Not the top, just on the base. Because if you crazy glued it on both, you'd never be able to open it up again. So I only did it on one side. That keeps it in one spot. And as a result, it's a very solid connection now. So I'm very happy with my KO4PDI improvements on the Heil foot switch, which is an absolute excellent thing to have because it leaves my hands free. If I didn't get it fixed and I'd have to use the trigger, that means one hand while I'm typing, I got to key the mic with one hand while I'm typing on the computer. I don't like that. I got enough things to keep track of while I'm online here. Let's just, for the heck of it, I'm going to go to Lilac 2 is, I think it's 712 it should have risen. Let me click on that. Let's see if we can get Lilac 2. I mean, what the heck? What else are we doing here? We got time. We still have 712 is when Lilac 2 rose, and it's literally south of me. Let's go right to the, I don't have Lilac 2 on a geochron. Nah, don't have that there. So let's just go right to the sat map. And you can see the antenna is moving. I do have to put my headphones on so you can hear me and the radio. And we use this microphone to talk. And there's people on there. Ooh, baby. I'm glad. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Let's see if we get anybody. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Clear as a bell. Lilac 2 is working. I love it. Let's turn down to 50 watts. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Ah, it just died. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. That's because I lowered the wattage down to 50. and it's still pretty low on the horizon. If you look at, it's only 20 degrees above the horizon at this point. Although my antenna's tracking it very well. Somebody keeps keying a mic or something. I don't know what they're doing. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. This one we transmit up on 2 meters and we receive on 70 centimeters. You see that? Somebody's keying a mic and they're not talking. You hear it? When you lose that static, that's somebody keying a mic. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite. Anybody out there? Anyone, anywhere? Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I'm hearing my voice come back, so we're hitting the satellite. It seems like somebody's jamming it. This is the Lilac 2 bird. We weren't planning on doing this one live, but what the heck, it's going to be a 37-degree pass. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Well, I'm definitely going to mark on the AMSAT page that we heard that. Scroll down to Lilac 2. There it is. Uplink and downlink heard. August 7th, 2317. So we go 23 and between 16 and 30. I'm KO4. And I am in Echo Lima 99. I wonder what that is that's causing that. I'm not doing anything right now. Yes, that's correct. Next we'll do the ISS. I'm going to try it again. Notice when that noise is there and I key my mic, you get static. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite. Wow. Clear as a bell, and they're not there. Oh, here's somebody. Station saying check. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. What's your call sign? I heard somebody trying to get a check there. I heard you. KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99. What is your call sign? Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite. I gotta check, my chat's not working. Andy's saying hi to me and I can't get his chat on my screen. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Close that. Go back here. Hi chat. Show chat. Pop out chat. Thought I did that already. All right. There's somebody on this satellite, but they don't want to talk. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. November, Quebec, 0, Delta. November, Quebec, 0, Delta, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. All right, I give up. We're not getting that, so let's tune into the ISS now, and the antenna will move when it's about a minute away. It rises at 7:24 my time. It is now 7:21, so we got about 3 minutes. So we take the helmet, the earphones off, and just chill for a second. So anyway, yeah, we were trying to get. I heard some. I did get that one call on Lilac Sat 2, which was pretty cool. So I'm happy about that. The ISS is about to rise. It's slightly to the west of where the antenna is pointing right now. But that will turn around. Let me test here. I'm not getting my... Telling Andy the chat's not working. I'm not seeing it on my screen. Although I am streaming on YouTube, so people are seeing me there. So yeah, so right now the antenna's turning to go aim at the ISS. You could see it in the antenna window. It has now turned. It is pointing right at the ISS. The ISS is about to rise over the horizon. Time for the headphones again. And let's see if we can make some contacts. I got my QSL window open, so I can type in my contacts as we get them. I'm arranging my screen so I can get to everything I need to get to during the pass. And let's just hold our breath and hope we get a couple of nice contacts. Oh, by the way, if you watched on my Facebook page, Ham Fun with KO4PDI. If you're on YouTube, right at the banner, you can see a link to that Facebook page. I posted that the ISS repeater will be down tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff going on up there. There's some, I think it's a Cygnus docking going to take place, and a Russian EVA. So when that happens, they shut off all the radios so they don't have any interruptions for any reason. Start listening here. We'll keep an eye on the waterfall on the radio. If you wonder what I'm drinking here, this is iced tea. It's the blood of a southerner. Sweet tea. Except this is sugar-free sweet tea. What can I tell you? I got to take care of myself. I'm a diabetic, so I don't want to get too much. This should be a halfway decent pass. This is almost directly overhead. I should have a long time that I can talk on this bird tonight. So I hope you guys are getting on there. Oh, you did see it, huh? If you saw it. Oh, Andy says it's okay. Yeah, for some reason my OBS software is not recognizing the chat. I don't see it coming up in the window. That's okay. We can live. We can live without it. Unless... Duh. I got 2 live chats going. Let me, live chat. Try testing it again while we're waiting for the ISS. Nope. Still not working. All right. If you type, I have the chat window open on another screen, so I can still see your chat. I just can't put it on the screen like I like to do. So, yeah, you can do it, but I just can't. I can't put it on my screen. Oh, well. All right. Let's see if we get the ISS. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Not yet. A good rule of thumb, so you know if I'm getting to the bird. The 9700 is the radio I'm using. It's a full duplex radio. It's being controlled by my sat box. That's why you see the frequencies flipping up and down. They're adjusting for Doppler. So right now, the ISS is at 10 degrees to my north-northwest. That's where there's a lot of trees. But we're still hearing signals through it. I might not be able to talk on it yet, but we're hearing signals. I'll just try Kilo Oscar 4. Now, notice when I key my mic, you watch the snow come up on the screen. That is not interference. That doesn't mean something's broke. That means I'm not connected to the repeater yet. When I keep my mic and I'm connected to the repeater, I hear the repeater coming back and that snow goes away and you hear my voice. That is a third harmonic from the 2-meter band. Let's try it now. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Not yet. Yeah, typical OBS shenanigans. Good way to put it. California something, that's his response. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Oh, W4KSY is out there. W4KSY, this is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
KO4PDI, W4KSY, EM74,
Good to hear you, Terry. All right, we got the bird now. Let's turn the power down to 75%. Still going through trees.
Kilo Delta 5, Fox X-ray, Echo Mike 16. ISS, W8SRB. Whiskey 4, Kilo Sierra Yankee, Kilo 5 Delta, November Alpha, Echo Mike 35. X-ray golf, Kilo 1.
Whiskey 8, Sierra Romeo Bravo. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. It's in West Virginia. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike.
Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. November 3, Uniform Papa Sierra. Where you been, Sloan? Haven't heard you in days. Kilo Oscar.
I'm back, Mike. I'm back. Alpha 1, Sierra. This is 5, Uniform X-ray golf. N3 UPS, W4KSY, EM74. W4KSY.
That's Sloan and Terry talking to each other.
W4KSY, November 3 UPS.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Mike 35. Yes, W4KSY. Roger, thank you.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. He's not responding. That was a school in Massachusetts. Which makes sense because the footprint right now covers from northern South America all the way to Canada. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
November 4, Lima Alpha Z, Echo Mike 95.
Is that November 4 Lima Alpha Z? Yes, Echo Mike 95. November 4 Lima Alpha Zulu. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Echo Mike 35.
November 4 Lima Alpha Zulu. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Delta India, November 4, Lima Alpha.
All right, we got him. The bird's about to set. Ah, we're at 30 degrees. 27 degrees. It's setting fast. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I think I'm losing the bird already. Kilo Alpha Oscar 4, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
Oscar 4, Papa Delta, India, 4, Alpha, 5.
Station calling PDI, you're breaking up. It's something, I heard somebody calling me, but I'm not getting them. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I can still hear it. Not strong. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Yeah, we're not getting it anymore. It's only 11 degrees. It's strange because sometimes in that direction I can get all the way down to 6 degrees. Not tonight though. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. That's it. Nothing else. But that was good. We got a few contacts there. Heard my buddy Terry. Heard Sloan. Sloan is the coolest guy in the world. His call sign is N3UPS. You know what he does for a living? He flies UPS cargo planes. Is that amazing? He's the guy I bought my 705 from. So I thank him profusely for letting me buy that at such a great rate. He gave me so much good stuff with it. I was so happy. And I've actually made it into a go box. And someday I'll go into detail. I'll do a Parks on the Air with it. As soon as it gets a little cooler out, it is brutal out there today. I sat in my car for an hour today with it running, despite the noise from the spark plugs, just to do a Parks on the Air activation, and I got skunked. I only got 5 contacts. I mean, they were pretty good. It was Missouri, Montana, Missouri, Minnesota, New York, and Texas. And I think I got one other one somewhere around, I think Ohio. But so I was able to get out. The signal reports were brutal, like 3-1, 3-2, 0-1. It was tough, but it was fun. I had a good time. I left the car running though, which probably isn't the best thing in the world to leave your car running all that time. But I did, and I got 5 contacts, so that was good. I was telling you, on my 9700, before I hit the repeater, if I call out, I get interference on the 70 centimeter side. You see like snow coming over. I can even do it right now. If you look at the radio, let me go to the radio screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Watch this. When I key the mic, see that interference? That is not a bad connection. That is not bad coax. That is not loose wire on my antenna. What that is the third harmonic of 70 centimeters. So I didn't bring my phone in with me. Oh well, I would have showed you on my phone what a cat. If you take 145 900 and multiply it times 3, guess what it comes out to? Like 437 something, which is right where the harmonic would hit the radio. The reason you don't see that when I do hit the repeater is the repeater now is putting a signal on there that overrides the interference. So you see my signal coming back when I'm talking through the repeater. That's the point. It took me a while to figure that out. I also have I have my 9700. I scan local repeaters around by me, but I also have a node at my house. Well, one of the local repeaters, 145.45, is actually, even though it's an analog repeater, it's connected to our digital room for the 80751 Honey Badgers net that I advertise on my screen. You can see it right below me here when that is, and you can come join me there. So last night or yesterday, I was discussing the fact that I'm thinking about doing a Monday stream live every Monday, and I will open every stream with a magic trick. What am I hearing? That's what I was hearing. I had the A-band volume up and it was coming out of my headphones. So anyway, I was thinking of doing that because people say, well, why are you Magical Mike? It's not because I pee sprinkles or stardust. It's because I am a professional magician and I have done professional magic stuff all over the country. I've worked in New York City at nightclubs. I've worked in Atlantic City at Trump Plaza at one time. I did Engelbert Humperdinck's 60th birthday, and he's like 80 now. So I'll give you an idea how long ago that was. That was fun. It's always a lot of fun doing magic shows. I do not do kid shows. People say, why don't you do kid shows? I don't do that because the little kids are the toughest audience in the world. It's in your other hand. Oh, it's in your left pocket. Oh, it's in your back pocket. Oh, shut up, kid. Go play on the highway. So that's why I don't do kid shows. But I do thoroughly enjoy doing magic. So I think that's what I'll start doing. On Mondays, we'll do a live 1 hour stream every Monday. You guys can ask me questions. That is, if I ever get this stupid OBS software to work. I'm so frustrated. Oh, God, California something. Typical combat. California something. I'm going to tell you a little secret. You bring up politics on this page, you're going to be gone faster than you could possibly know it. I'm just warning you. That's one warning. That's all you get. One warning. You start making comments about Trump and stuff like that, you'll be banned. Period. I don't do any politics on this page. There are too many people for it and too many people against it. You don't want to alienate your audience. That's the first thing I learned in doing magic shows. I said I worked at Trump Plaza in Atlantic City. I did not bring up any politics. So you're warned. You do it again, you're gone. You got that? Okay, ban me. I don't care. All right, yeah, you're going to get banned. Thank you. We'll just put him in a timeout for now. Anyway, all I know is I do not want this page to be political. I have people I know down here that pulled those shenanigans and they're gone. And I will not associate with these people. If you can't have a decent conversation about something without going into politics, you do not belong on my page, all right? And trust me, I can be political and I'll skew you and dice you up smaller than a Cobb salad. But we're not going to play that game here. This is not a political page. Got that? That's your warning. All right. On a lighter note, I'm glad we made a few contacts. I'm glad I heard my buddy Sloan again. We got 5 contacts on the ISS tonight, and I'm very happy about that. So you guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, except the California something, who so brave. He goes anonymously. He doesn't tell you his real name. I love people like that because they're trawlers, and they're not going to be accepted in this page. So you want to come be here and have fun about ham radio, you're in the right place. If you want to talk politics, you'll be gone. I won't even tell you. I was nice enough to warn him, and he didn't stop, so he's gone. Anyway, take care. I'll tell you that right now, I'm doing really good. I did some parks on the air today. I did some satellite contacts. I cut my lawn. I swam in my pool. So on that note, hey, 73, and do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, follow. We could use you. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, wishing you a fond, wonderful evening in a 73. I'll talk to you soon. KO4PDI, clear.